Good morning. I'm Izzati. I'm Miss Izzati, and this is my colleague, Dr. Hafiza. She'll just listen to us. First of all, we'd like to know something about you. What's your name?
My name is Yuan. But you can call me Lin.
Thank you. And what's your name?
My name is Qing, and teacher can call me Qing.
Yuan, where do you live?
I live in Taman Mersing with my family.
Taman Mersing. And Qing?
I live in Taman Samudera also with my family.
How do you come to school, Qing?
I usually come to school with my father's car.
Okay, thank you. So, now I'm going to ask you about your daily routine. Yuan, what do you normally do after you wake up?
Once I wake up, I will go to the toilet to brush my teeth and wash my face. Then I would take my shower. After taking my shower, I would get dressed for school, and sometimes I will have my breakfast before going to school.
Thank you. Qing, what do you do when you get home from school every day?
I usually take a shower first, and I will clean my table and do the homework.
Okay, thank you very much. So we are moving on to the second part of the test. In this part of the test, I'm going to give each of you a topic, and I'd like you to talk about it on your own for about a minute. You also need to answer a question briefly about your partner's topic. So Yuan, it's your turn first. Here's your card. I'd like you to talk about a family celebration that you had recently. First, you have some time to think about what you are going to say.
The recent family celebration that I had was Chinese New Year. During Chinese New Year, all my family members from other places came back home. We also had our family reunion dinner on the night before Chinese New Year. On the first day of Chinese New Year, we all prayed to our ancestors and we had lunch together. I really enjoyed myself on Chinese New Year because I've not seen my family members in a long time, and it was great to see them after so long and hear stories about them. I also invited some of my friends to Chinese New Year, and they also met my family members, and we all enjoyed ourselves. I think family celebrations are important in Malaysia because because everyone will be happier, and Malaysia is a country with many races, and this will make our family happier, and the relationship between family members will be stronger.
Thank you. Qing, did you also celebrate Chinese New Year?
Yes, I have celebrated Chinese New Year. Actually, I am the friend who came to Lin's home and celebrate with her together.
Okay, thank you. Then I have to do this. Thank you. So it's Qing's turn now. This is your task. I'd like you to talk about a person that you admire. First, you have some time to think about what you are going to say. Alright? You may start now.
person that I admire is Dr. Lim Wei. He is a former badminton player and maybe he is the most famous athlete in Malaysia. The reason I admire him is because he is always hardworking and never give up. He is lost in the Olympic finals a few times, but he is still fight. He still want to get a gold medal for Malaysia. And when he get a cancer, he still want to fight overcome it and come back to the court. I think it is important for people to have good role model, because they may learn about their good personality and become a good person. And the good role model also encourage them to keep learning and keep moving.
Thank you. Lin, who do you admire and why?
The person that I admire is Kim Namjoon or RM from BTS. He is the leader of BTS and at the age of 24, he is already given a speech at the United Nations. I think that he is a very responsible person and a really confident person. That is why I admire him.
Thank you. Can I have the book? So, we are now at part 3. Now, I'd like you to talk about something together for about 3 minutes. The task will have 2 parts. In the first part, you will discuss something with each other for about 2 minutes. Then, in the second part, you will have another minute to make a decision together. Alright? Let's begin with the discussion task. Online shopping is gaining popularity in our country. Here are some reasons why people shop online and a question for you to discuss. First, you have some time to look at the task. Ready? Now talk to each other about the reasons why people shop online.
Qing, as you know, there are many online shopping platforms in Malaysia itself. And there are many reasons why people shop online. And I think one of the reasons is because that there is a wide variety of items sold on online shopping platforms. There are, as we know, people nowadays want the cheaper option of the things that they want, so they can choose from a wide variety of prices, sizes and colors. Besides that, they also want to follow the new trends. As we know that the new things that are on trends are often sold at a high price, but on online shopping platforms, they have many choices and they can just scroll through the platform and just find the cheapest and most suitable price for them. Besides that, due to the pandemic, we all know that we should all have social distance to avoid catching COVID-19. So by shopping online, they won't have to go out and they won't have to face any crowds and they won't be in crowded places, which means that they will be safe from COVID-19. How about you, Jachin?
I agree with your point, Lin, and I have some point to add on. I think the other reason people shop online is because it's a time saving. They don't need to take the vehicle to go to a further place like shopping mall. They only need to sit in their house and use a gadget like computer to shop online. And besides that, as you say, shop online has a wide variety and it allows us to compare the price of the product. It helps us to buy a product with better price. And this tool is really a convenient thing for us and it's a major reason why people like to shop online.
Okay. Thank you. Now you have about a minute to decide together what is the most popular reason people shop online.
I think the popular reason shop online is there is no cost. Some people who interior, they actually don't need a lot of people. They actually don't need shopping with a lot of people. Like there are some worker like to promote something to the people, and actually they just like to watch the item themselves and choose the item, and they really don't like the worker to promote something to them. And how about your point?
I agree with you, Qing. I think that when the promoters try to promote their items, the shoppers sometimes feel pressured. And I think the other reason why people shop online is because of no crowds, is because due to the pandemic. As I said, due to the pandemic, people don't want to be in crowded places because they don't want to catch the COVID-19. By shopping online, they will stay safe and they would just need to use their gadgets at home, and they do not need to worry about anything else. So to conclude, I think the main reason why people shop online these days is because they want to avoid crowds.
And I really agree with your point, like the pandemic, and people nowadays think shopping is actually a dangerous thing due to the pandemic. They may test positive, and it also hurt their family if they are only want to enjoy themselves in the shopping and contact with a lot of people during the shopping.
Okay, thank you. So we've been talking about why people shop online. Now let's hear your own opinion. In what ways does advertising on social media influence people's buying behavior?
In my opinion, when some promoters promote their items on on social media platforms, people tend to look at it and they feel the need to buy it, because as we all know, when they promote their products on social media platforms, they tend to make really catchy advertisements and they really want to attract our attention. But sometimes when we do not need the product, we would suddenly have the urge to buy it, and we would spend our money on something that we do not need.
I agree with your point. Sometimes advertisement didn't catch our attention at the first, but when we want to buy the product, when we buy some type of a product that have advertised, we may think about the brand which used to advertise to us in the social media, and the advertisement become a really nice way to the company to promote their product, and it helps them to increase their sales and more.
But I think sometimes advertisements on social media are a bit irritating, right? Because when we are looking at something that we are interested in and suddenly an advertisement pops up, sometimes it doesn't make us more interested in the product, and it tends to make us hate it more, and we would not buy it. Do you agree with that, Qing?
I agree with you. Thing. Like sometimes we just want to watch a video, and suddenly the advertisement pop out, and if it is too frequently, we may hate it, and then this company is only sell their product through advertisement, not their good quality.
Thank you. So thank you, Yuan and Qing. That was the end of the speaking test.